Have we got a topic?
Yeah, we're going to start with the sunshine. No, keep the chair where it is. Right close together. Do not move the chair.
Oh, got no clapperboard.
Clipper.
Clipper,
Do you even know what it's called? This is what holiday
What's
does
my
to
name,
you.
matron?
Just like, you know, it is a bit like that out here, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice. It's hot.
Just look
It's beautiful.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I am a bit concerned about the flies, though. Not mosquitoes. Not
Shower
bitey ones.
Shower more.
Fucking. He's so mean. No, but when you're on the sunbed, they land on you and it's itchy. Mind you,
I know. Yes.
Oh my god! Tell the story. Tell the story.
So I was sitting around the pool.
You'll laugh at this.
I was wearing very minimal, nothing around the pool.
This is a naturist resort. We've dressed up for you.
Optional. So
It doesn't feel very optional.
went to the bar, put my shorts on.
Yeah.
And as I pulled my shorts up, it pulled a hair on the inside of my leg.
That can be quite. It can be quite sharp.
ouch.
Sharp pain. Yeah.
Ouch! And I looked at it and went, "Ooh, must have got caught in the lining in the shorts or something. I must have a bit of a groove." Went to the bar and I was like, "Oh, that really hurt, that hair pot." Looked down and I've been bitten.
Ooh.
And they get the little
Yep.
nipple in the middle and the bigger ring around the outside.
Little nipple in the middle.
Nipple.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And sat there in the bar having a drink, and I thought, God, that's really. I can't believe a hair
Painful.
being pulled could cause
Yeah.
some. So, and then I'm kind of like itching.
Mm.
I don't know whether this is coming out on. I'm sure it is. So I looked inside. I literally went, "Oh my God, there's a wasp in there." So I'm in the middle of the bar. I'm like whipping my shorts off and trying to get this wasp. I've been bitten by a friggin' first time
I wasn't there.
the first time ever in my life in 25 years I've been bitten by a wasp.
The first time in 25 years. I hope you got that.
I've never been
Wow.
bitten before, so I had no experience of what it felt like. So I just thought I'd pull the hair, pull the hair and scrape myself with the zip on the.
Yeah.
Hey, so I've been bitten. I can officially say I've been bitten and stung by, and it wasn't just one of our wasps that we get at home. Oh my God, they're like.
He said it was like at least this big.
It was like
we're giant.
It was like a guinea pig with wings.
It was not. Don't
It was. It was huge.
I'll tell you what made me grumpy at the beginning of the week, and he solved it for me, so it was good. So I've brought out all of the recording equipment so I can do some work from out here, and I got it all out and I got it all ready. I was very proud of myself. I wasn't very proud of myself. Then I realised I forgot my fucking laptop charger. Left it at home. What?
So he had about 72% battery charge on his laptop, which was
would have lasted one day,
if that.
Yeah,
if that.
And so we had to go to
On
the
standby.
shops, find a shop that did charges,
Generic charges.
and then he didn't really know anything about it, but fortunately did know somebody else and sent us to someone else, and that's working. And thank God for that, because that would have been really, really, really annoying. That's the thing.
But we're all set up. So
there are people on their balconies doing their manscaping on the balcony, so it's all hairy on the ground. Can you believe that? Disgusting.
it looks nice. Gorgeous. There are places that would pay me to bag that up and sell it.
There actually are. Could be. It could be the start of your new OnlyFans. I mean, I can't imagine anybody would want to pay. Oh my God, I've got one for you. So I posted a video on Twitter the other day, which you kind of did with your aerial kind of camera, not a drone, but so if you follow me.
Should we slot them in at the end of this?
Can do. And somebody on Twitter who is, I don't know, is just a follower, went, I've stopped that video many times just to see what I can see. It's like, and I just sent him a message back, don't be creepy. And it's like, because that's creepy, right? But
have you heard of Google?
But it's that whole thing, isn't it? It's like,
yeah.
I don't think we, as guys, get it as much, but that's what girls must face the whole time.
Yeah.
And it just felt really uncomfortable. And like, why would you send a message like
why
that?
would you even
Why
send
would
it?
you
Yeah,
even
what are you
send
trying to
it?
achieve? What are you trying to achieve by sending a message? But we've been here now. What is today? Today's Thursday. The 26th. Yeah. So we've been here Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we've been here 6 days.
And I haven't been out. I haven't been out at night at all.
One day was travelling. You saw that video.
Yes. What did we say? We said we would tell a story about Was it the bus station at Luton? Was it no the Uber driver that we had that was terrible? We never told that story.
So we decided to get an Uber from my house to the hotel that we were staying in.
Yeah.
We first of all decided to get a bus because it's only like £2
Yeah.
on an off-road bus
Mhm.
way, so it's like a 5 to 10 minute journey. But with luggage, that's
Yeah.
But we got to the bus station, a bus stop, and the next bus was like 20 minutes away. I timed it wrong.
Yeah.
So we just went, oh fuck, oh,
You've said it now.
oh gook, let's get an Uber. So did the Uber.
Yeah.
2 minutes away. That's lovely. We'll go with that. And he stopped on the other side of the road with that road with a central reservation.
And we're like, we're
over here. We're over here. We're waving to him, and he's waving back, and we're like, we're over here. And eventually, he goes further on, did a U-turn, but he still stops about another 20 meters up the road. And we didn't realise that this particular bus stop has got cameras to stop. He said taxi drivers, but I don't. I've seen friends pull in there to pick people up that are waiting for a bus.
And bear in mind, we've got 2 heavy suitcases. Didn't offer at all. Just lifted his boot and
well,
like,
at this point, we're going. Are you coming down to pick us up?
Yeah.
Or so we in the end we just went, just fuck it, just walk up. And he saw us with luggage, and through the window screen I could see him going.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you expect when somebody's done an? Because the destination, the Uber is going to Luton Airport. There's not many people that decide to go to Luton Airport for a cup of coffee
at 5 a.m. in the
morning. 5
a.m.
in the morning. So he popped the trunk, the lid, trunk, whatever you want to call it.
What language are you
I
speaking?
don't know. I'm abroad.
Yeah, you are. You're abroad.
And he came out and. Oh, that was, and I'm hoping it's finished. That was, or you can still hear it going on around the complex. That was, we've had one of these once in the UK, one of those national security.
An emergency national security thing for the whole of Spain and the islands. We were warned about it.
But we've forgotten when it was.
Didn't realise it was now.
So the entire whole of Spain and Gran Canaria has just gone beepy beepy.
And they've said ignore it because, or just clear it off the screen because otherwise it automatically calls the police.
How funny that we did this. Anyway, so lift the boot.
Back to the story.
We're kind of like expecting him to say, "Let me lift that for you." At least offer.
Yeah, at least offer. It's just surly.
Absolutely
he was
not.
Surly.
And then he's
unpleasant.
But he's trying to tell me how to put it into the boot, but not actually offering to help do it. So he's like, no, and it wasn't making much sense at that either, really. So
I used the old line, "I've got a bad back. Do you mind?" And he still didn't even lift a finger.
And then when we got into his taxi,
he was huffing.
He was huffing because he said, "I can't stop there because no taxis, camera, no taxi in broken."
How are we supposed to know?
We didn't know that. We're a passenger. We didn't know that. The app should recognise that particular stretch of ground we can't send you a taxi to. So I apologise. That's okay. I'm sorry, I didn't realise.
Yeah, exactly.
And he carried on with this attitude all the way.
And you know what that gets you, Uber driver? 1-star review.
Well, it just doesn't. If you want to play grumpy games, mate, we can top trump you.
We've even got a podcast about it.
So at the other end, he was still being grumpy. About it. So he popped the boot open, and we got our luggage, and he stood there. Funny enough, he stood there then, wanting to talk to us.
Yeah.
And we walked away.
Yeah.
We walked away. Pay through the app. We pay through the app, mate. So yeah, we had a really. It sounds silly now, but it was a bit annoying. It was just from like, who's the customer here?
The sun was just
making an appearance,
encroaching on it. We thought we'd do it in the shade just because it's easier for you to see
yeah. But since we've been here, I'm going to say we haven't had much to be grumpy about.
No,
except we're struggling to find something to be grumpy about.
Except the rain back home has fucked your house.
So we'll talk about that later in the week.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later in the week. But we've had floods. You've probably seen it on the news. You're living it. We're away from it.
We're just watching it on the news.
When you hear abroad that we've had some bad weather back at home, you kind of think, well, we're used to that. But actually, then when you
it's nice that it's raining when you're away in the sunshine.
I bought Apple TV so we could watch TV
stuff.
and switched on ITV News, and oh my god, and Facebook, and like, oh my god. Oh my, but we'll talk about more. Well, I'll get you some videos of it because you won't believe it when you see it.
We are we're struggling. Much as we promised lots of guests, we're struggling for people to actually want to appear on camera because they don't want to be gay.
I think I might
they
have
don't want to be
somebody,
grumpy, or they don't want to be old.
I think I might have somebody, but the conditions is that we treat them like they're on Police 5, so we've got to silhouette them out.
Is that because of their job?
And we've got to give them a squeaky voice like they used to. With, what was his name, Jerry?
Doesn't he have a squeaky voice already?
IRA Jerry. What was his name? They gave him a different voice. Yeah. Yeah, you might actually have one. Yeah, we might get away with it actually.
And the other thing to be grumpy about is shirts like this, because it is vile, isn't it? That's why I wore it for you today. It is a vile shirt. Don't worry, I know it's a vile shirt.
No comment from me.
You were going to do it shirtless, and I persuaded him not to because I didn't think you needed it. No, I don't think you need to go through that. There are plenty of other places online that you can see him.
So genuinely, we're struggling to find things to be grumpy about this week. We
so
thought we'd
suggest something to us
please,
while we're in the sunshine.
Put it in the comments. Put it on the Facebook group. Put it if you know us personally, you can text us and all that shite.
But don't be creepy.
Yeah, don't be creepy because we're not. We might be grumpy, but we're not creepy.
And you are a bit creepy sometimes. Sometimes.
I'm gonna say, what are we?
The joy of besties.
What are we actually planning to do today? Because every morning, before we came out, we were like, "We'll do this, we'll do that," and every day we've been here almost. Well, it's 5 days today, today, and so far we've ventured to the Jumbo Centre once to get a laptop lead.
Yeah. Oh, we did go for lunch yesterday.
And we went yesterday for lunch, and we've been to the supermarket more times than we've been anywhere else.
Do you know what the difference between sirloin steak and entrecôte steak is? Because the man couldn't explain it to us, and it didn't seem to be any different when it came on the plate. But you know,
just more gristle.
Yeah, there was a bit more gristle. Yeah.
There really was, wasn't there? I had sirloin, you had entrecôte, and I got a better deal, I think. Although it's a smaller cup, there was no waste. Yum yum in my tum.
Yeah, fair. We've been eating quite well, though. We haven't been eating bad food. We've had quite a lot of chocolate and alcohol. But apart from that, it's been good.
Well, actually, that's something to be grumpy about. Frozen vodka. So,
oh my God, yes.
Every year we've been here, we've always got a bottle of vodka stuck
just
it
from
in
the local
freezer,
shop. Just a local brand.
Yeah, just a local brand. Stuck it in the freezer, and it's always ice cold then because vodka doesn't freeze. It just stays very hot, and you'll get snow around the outside of the bottle, but it doesn't.
It's nice and cold and gloopy.
Yeah,
it goes gloopy.
We did that this year.
Frozen solid.
And we're talking Lidl's. We're not talking some corner shop.
Oh no, it is actually
Lidl's. We went to Lidl's, and we got a bottle of vodka, €6.99 euros. That is. Put it in the freezer.
Frozen solid.
Block of ice. And the only way that can happen.
Too much water content.
It's been watered down. It's being watered down. Oh, I can see the camera shaking with the wind, but that's all right.
Blimey. But besides, the sun is coming, so let's stop now, and that's better. We're going to go and lie in the sun a bit, and we will see you in the week.
Yeah, laters.